Starutations, chat. Happy Valentine's Day. So sorry, I would be using my mic, but my human father is home, so there's a lot of noise in the background. Plus, Tiara and him are having a conversation across the house, so. Anyways. Welcome, welcome. Today we'll be playing a bunch of love games because of Valentine's Day. We'll be starting with the KFC dating sim. Can't wait to fuck the Colonel. Also peep the outfit. I didn't do a stream with the new hair yet, so here's the reveal for that as well. Okay, let's take a closer look at the details of my outfit. Hehe. This is the whole thing. It's a maid outfit, of course. With a bunch of heart decals. I have cat ears. And a cat tail. If you can see it. I don't have a reason relating to Valentine's Day. I just think it's cute. If I can show you my gloves, I will. Built like a cat too. What the fuck is going on? Look. Hearts. Heart bow. Bow. It's cute. I like it. OMG, I should have changed my earrings, dang it. Okay, I can turn my mic on now, I think. Hold on. Give me 1 second, hehe.
Hello? Cool. Hello. Okay. Okay. We can go date Colonel Sanders now. Sanders? Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders. I forgot to test if it would work. I didn't actually test if the game would work yet. Oh my god. But oh, wait, this is really loud. That was freaking loud as hell. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, what is happening? Okay, hold on. Model problems. The program I usually use freaking broke because of the new updates. So I have to use this for the first time. So, apologies. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Okay. Okay. Should be good now. Should be much better. There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hello, Oliver. For Valentine's Day. Yeah, it has a bunch of hearts on it. Hold on. I'll show you the details. Oh, look at the lag. Anyways. Keep the details. Look at the heart. Oh, the back is glitching. That's fine. Look at the tail. The hearts on the glove. The hearts, I don't know what this chest piece is called. And the hearts on the bow. I don't know. I like it. It's cute. Yeah, the apron. Yes. You know how it is. You know what it's called. Okay. Get back to the game. Okay. I can't wait to. You didn't hear it earlier. I don't know if I can say that out loud. Okay, I'm pretty sure this game has music, so I'm gonna freaking turn the music on in the game and then play that instead. Okay. How do I get out of the settings screen? Enter? Oh. Oh, back. There's a giant back button. I knew that. I knew that. Okay. New game. Before we get started, tell me your name. You got it. Ooh, oh my god. The biscuits at KFC is so... It's like, sometimes it slaps super hard, right? And the other times, it's just wet. It's just wet. Like, that's it. It's wet. Oh, you sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Chicken. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. ACSA Haskell. Yeah, they do sometimes taste like sadness. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. You need to take this seriously. Take it seriously. What? I don't need to. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Confidently grab a biscuit, tread out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Didn't the Colonel Sanders take a recipe from one of those popular chefs? Not Delia. That's not. Is that a chef? Like, he stole the recipe from a woman chef cookbook. Didn't he do that? I swear he did that. I don't remember. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Hi. How cute! She looks like mint chocolate chip. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with... Okay, I'm not saying that. With ACSAL. With ACSAL, famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Okay, so it's 3 days. This sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh my god. Did you pep talk or change the subject? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot card read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Colonel Sanders? I've been waiting forced so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. True. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey, it's Ashley? I'm sure it's supposed to be pronounced like Ashley, but it's spelled like her parents wanted her to be unique. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave their shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley, even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. She has thick boobs. And thick thighs. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird earth get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Madman, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem, Van, you ring. Jojo? Is that a dude from a JoJo? Freaking the anime? What the hell? You ring? You ring. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, hold on. Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Oh my god. Model problems. Okay, anyways. I can't believe that the school would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Push. See you later, losers. Oh my god. As you approach the door, you see a goofy little looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Did you just fart? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you? I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Oh my god, okay. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Thubin. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. No, he's not cute. It's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS. How? Please call me Professor Dog. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Okay, I knew this game was like a trolley, like, poking fun at like, dating game. I didn't realize how much it was. This is a lot. This is a lot to take in. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, He. Oh my god, Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so happy? Handsome. Time stands still. Yeah, no, this game is a masterpiece. I haven't seen I haven't seen like anything about this game since it like came out, and I think I watched Dan and Phil do a run through of this game. So it's, you know, it's been a while. So I kind of just forgot everything and how cheesy it is. Anyways, it's him. It's if it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Oh my god, is it raining? And the sky is still blue? That's crazy. Anyways, a hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweltering? Hot? Yeah, hot. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. So true. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on, just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when my brain just short-circuited. When they sweat, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. The classroom is hot, hot, hot. So true. It's because of the Colonel. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. Oh no, I have boxes. Okay, and when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh, I didn't read it. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some... Okay, anyways. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen. For the class burst into laughter. Oh, thank you, Rat. Sprinkles walked into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sip. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Hold on. Technical difficulty. We've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well. Okay. It's not having a good time. Today, my phone is having an issue tracking my face. Okay, this way? Okay. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? KFC is taken. You reach beneath your apron and return the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with the coating of warm doggy. Delicious. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options. There's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me, if you're interested. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Kachodaga, Bayodo, if you help, just let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm sure we're good to talk. Wait. Yeah. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Yes. Bros before hoes, as they say. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I say? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If he had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. Well, I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Fun. Hey, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at Culinary Institute. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A, how important is it? Extremely. Looking at you. Yeah. Forest is tree as chicken is to feather. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. What food is best for a broken heart? That one. Is Sprinkle's a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. Yep. Your total score is perfect. As it should be. I'm just that good. I am literally just that good. Did you cheat? No. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, you just scored a major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Frick yeah, bro. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. The Stewart Cafeteria, established 2015. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Imagine having good school lunch. Also, so if this is a university, that means that these people, those 2 people, are 18 years old and still bullying. That's a little cringe. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Oh, dude, this poor student. But Shush. Lunch. She said, shush. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that's that smell. Dude, she's fucking buff. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? You know, I haven't eaten today. I probably should have eaten before I played this game. It is what it is. That looks really good though. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. I like the eyeliner. Eyeliner? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his quick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Okay, so she's trying to hit on the colonel. Huh. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take it. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. The fuck is that face? He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Dude, his freaking waist is so snatched. Colonel Sanders looks so good, and for what? You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Oh my god, we're having a Remy Ratatouille moment. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind, meditate, savor the moment. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still. Until you find it. Could it be? Censored. You really did it. How bold. How adventurous. To use... What? You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. So I literally traveled through space. Very fitting, very on brand. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with the Colonel. You approach the Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, ha. How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors. Where did the staff come from? It will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Didn't learning being fun? Aww. You've got Moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use quack. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Quack. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Weed. And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find him outside, standing at the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. He has a pen on his arm? Is that like an actual thing that exists? Like a pocket on the side of your arm for like chef shirt? But then like, what would the purpose of that be other than pens? And why do you need a pen if you're a chef? Anyways, sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. Oh, I accidentally skipped. Oh my god. Got my camera. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him? More like egg him to show your own thing. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. This one. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking... Oh, this looks like the VR game. Where you can pop fireworks and it starts to fire. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. But what if I totally blow it? That's the... That's cute. Okay, you're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature. Adorable. Tiny food creations. Oh, she makes tiny food? Oh, that's so cute. She would make tiny food. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself, you pass on Colonel. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that was clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, I'll prepare our station. Oh, wait, what the hell? Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my. 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Well, she thought Pop was cute, right? Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. I'm so sorry, Clank. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Okay. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. Hey, you had a crush on him. It's not my fault. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Take a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak? No. No. Mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a quick look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone... Ooh, rock music. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no. Jeez, man. While I'm over here crushing their dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. So that was a deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Ben. Were you working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like they were struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might actually be able to get up to my level. Huh, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Jesus, I think Christ, big words. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. He's coming for Trent if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with Madonnas. Partners are chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Yeah, I kind of gave Miriam like the worst possible person, so I'm not gonna go to her. Also, she had no part in this, so not gonna drag her into my business. A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I take on them as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has their natural talent or their loyalty. Oh my god. Being defended by Colonel leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. He looks for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and his short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension at the moment, your hands up and clicking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautifully white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a fork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same fork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stop. His glasses don't even have glass in it. It's just the frame. He's fake blind. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift the heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling this forkful of mashed potatoes right— oh my god! Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Oh my god. Hold on, right there, Cuban. We do not waste food in this broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato space? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacled octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Put it on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and starts to bite up his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus is left and might have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed— oh my god. It killed him. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being swept up in Pop's mouth. Oh my god. Pop winces in pain just for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie, taste like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. The air is motionless as statues. Okay. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Yeah. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel approaches you. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow him, whatever. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. It's kind of cool looking. What is this? Oh. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously... What? Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yeah? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weight, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our heart, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. This fork. What the hell? Okay, this fork monster is here to fight a hero. Van. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerd. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Hello? Where the heck? I accidentally tabbed that game and I don't know where it is. Okay. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Yeah. Is he rhyming? Is he's rhyming on... Huh? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? You decide to follow the attack. Which attack will you use? With love, just 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Pork Monster. Pork Monster goes in the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Is this gonna be a 1 attack until like over and over? Pork Monster won't forget this. Pork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. They focus their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I will defend myself. Which defense will you use? Reputation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is..." Pork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Pork Monster uses utility utility, but utensil. Okay, I see. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You're not just going to kill it. Pork Monster is oozing cheese. Ew, it's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Pork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summers the energy of 1,000 hot, high, power, pinch. Oh my gosh, his apron broke. Or not his apron, the bow. It does 10 damage. Pork Monster is defeated. You saved me! And the injured Pork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Okay, you managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. This Pork Monster scuttles into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells, with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name you have signed it out is Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hand. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. How does he know where I live? Is that BTS? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, Mike. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh my god, student. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used... And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your best friend in front of the school. Or you can tell her about the encounter with the sport... Oh. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about the Colonel. Did you know that he enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and he thought it looked cool. But he doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with the Colonel. You and the Colonel? Coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend the school? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ha ha ha. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret? No! However, you don't tell her that you know a secret ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in there? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel. I'm not gonna tell her the real one. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's the Colonel. Why is he on a horse? He's arriving at school. I'm not about to get run over by a horse. Okay, without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Oh, hi. Sorry, late. I was reading. Hi, Vanessa. Best of luck with your studying. It's definitely going. I did the first day. There's 3 days. And I think we really connected. I think the Colonel and I really have something special going on. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment him, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseyful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseyful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, they just get really nervous around people they like. That is not helping. Oh, what am I doing? I accidentally clicked something on my phone. So, camera ruined. Anyways. But that is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Oh my god. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, he disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Jeez. Okay, when you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek at You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? That's not gonna do anything if I tell them to stop acting immature, so I'll just pretend I'm not interested. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem, it's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Oh, you finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with this orc monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got popped into the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Hank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Ouchie. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bizwamp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Wah wah. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Or Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me. Oh god, you look terrifying. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Okay. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, what is it, Professor Dog, not Sprinkles? Professor Dog arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seat. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to this lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, after the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you missed most of the important parts. That's not good. I'm gonna have to quiz, huh? When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? The water is always safe. I don't know what the shimmying pepper is. I don't want the dog biscuit. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Oh my god. Hey, that was mine. It was my favorite toilet. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. And you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared. Be a timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with this stew is off the charts. Stand up. Yeah, theatrics. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. Oh my god. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your grumption. Yeah. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students. Please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the word, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Arroo! I stand correct. Oh god. Okay. So, hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. It was the first one. Oops. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know the recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11. That's right, you might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Oh, frick. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Where did it come from? Oh, perfect. It randomly picked the right answer for me. I'll take it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking, but it's a sign of success. Fizzling. I don't know. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Try again. I don't know. I don't like being wrong. I'm trying to date the colonel, not get him away. Okay, wait. Since I haven't eaten, I'm gonna be eating some stuff while I do this bit. Don't mind me. My sister gave me some sushi, so... Okay. Please run. Why is it 100 Celsius? Okay. Okay. I'm speedrunning this. I'm gonna get all the right answers eventually, right? That's how it works. What did I drop? I dropped them, but I'm back. Okay. The speedrun. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. How would you have even gotten into this school without that? When it gets to rub my furry belly. Now let that and pissing off her motivate you. You're going to need to season 11. What was it? Gratitude? That's right. You may never take this opportunity for granted if you must hope to succeed. Or if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is whatever. When you were a child, I don't know the answer. This is your shot and you're not gonna miss it. Ow! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. That's a good point. Okay, you notice the kernel out of your corner of your eyes. I believe in you! He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Not all you can think about is the kernel. How many spoonsful? Okay, grr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? You shouldn't you be focusing on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. Oh my god. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ugh, yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but they do. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't go far by going the easy way. You realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in, but oh my god. What the hell? What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing the dish. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of their injury. You see, Sprinkle began to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us that you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. It's a heart. Dude, under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask them to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel, if you wouldn't mind letting me use your strong, steady hand. The Colonel pours the hot chocolate sauce on the top of the dome. Didn't I say that it was... Yeah, gross, sorry, I burped. While I was talking. Didn't they say it was, a colorful dish? That's not colorful. Inside, oh, there's the colors. Okay. You'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop, a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and curls of blueberry gelée. The Colonel seemed intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dipped his finger in the hot chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, actually? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lip, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames? Okay, my eyebrows burned off. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brows, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's the Colonel. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding, because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, not just from the devastating loss, but from that run with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths, and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As the Colonel changes focus, you can see something tonight and burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past mistakes. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a touching, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before you prepare for the war. He said he wasn't coming back. Borka? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me. But I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over people. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack you.
Sorry, Mai. human father started a phone call. And he's really loud.
Okay. Anyways, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Oh, yeah, I said that. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a sports monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student, until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guilt. I don't know. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Lupin, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite! You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. A cock. Okay, sorry. I can't believe I said that so fast too. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes pick up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to be paired with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you got him right where you want him. Did you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret? Just reveal it. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to be able to You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luke's hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Okay. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Is he gonna steal my coleslaw recipe? You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Top and an item. Okay. An adorable little baby boy. He said he was always handsome. I don't know about that. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded after, right? This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? And it dawns on you. 11. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style. Tap an item to discover more about the urn. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. The door open? That's kind of creepy. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost is swept out with the breeze. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. So his hair is silver? Isn't that heavy? A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Gravy. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's fine. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note put to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." The photo appears to be the Colonel, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. What? An old man? I didn't read what it said. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks like a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. That's creepy. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find the row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Well, you're being creepy. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh, poop, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide that now you fess up and tell the truth. Make a big move. Not that we blame you for trying. Oh my god, really? I didn't know that would end the game. Okay. Good to know. Didn't know that would end the game. Oh my god. Okay. Speed run. No reading. Getting to the point where I was at. Oh, I can read what it said in the desert part because I'm... Okay, the photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Maybe. Okay. Cool. You fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I thought that's what the big thing was gonna be. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. He's gonna steal my coleslaw recipe. He talked late into the night and drifted off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Okay. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to the Colonel Sanders? To Colonel Sanders? Only time will truth tell. Today is a day that can change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, it isn't even legal. What if the recipe is a secret? How will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste his food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you on an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift of cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window, and with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you find is to run out the door and get them. Girl, there's still one more day of school after all. The university waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk about you. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay. Girl, you literally, what a bad best friend. Hold on. Eating. But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, "You'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl." But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to one of his favorite shush houses. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? I'm not even sure. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. Hold on. What the? You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I want a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school? There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. It doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Oh yeah, also, after this game, I finish it, I'm gonna take a break, like stop stream and come back to it. I'm gonna go eat and then I'll come back and then play more games. Yeah? So I'll be gone for a few hours and then I'll come back. So, yeah. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Hey, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. See you inside. Annoyed by his inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the from that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, what's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the pane. I can use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Oh my gosh! That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. After that night, don't do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. Also, we just had a whole discussion that dark magic does not make a... Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose crunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his track. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs through the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence? I told you to never come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he understands But he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? We named him Terrence. You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem, I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can get any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop whispers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what she meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. It meant so much to me that I made this for you. Wait, that's kind of cute. Oh, it has an egg in it. And peas. Oh, and carrots? That's good. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! Trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm still gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone! Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sun without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a wrench big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clink or anyone else we meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. That's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Ban Ban's supposed man-man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Ooh, famous chicken pot pie! After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Hey, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it. Did you hear that? Hear what? I distinctly heard a bell chime. Somebody must be training Sprinkles to do a trick. I bet his mouth is watering. Strange. I was going to say that my mouth was watering. Alas, I'll have to look somewhere else for something tasty to put it in. Smoke begins billowing out of the ovens, filling the arena around you. Cough? Yep, I guess you will. I'll leave you to it then. Happy visualizing. A disappointed Colonel Sanders leaves the arena. When the coast security finally open the oven, you find your practice pie has been reduced to ash. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll pull you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spice, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at the full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really special cooking moves as they prepare the food. Wow, this is getting serious. The Colonel batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Faster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and VRoid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Crank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another challenge. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No. Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you. Miriam notices too, and I've always believed in you, Thubin, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here chewing, who's cooking? Tiny food? Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses it. No! The boiling pot. Oh my god. It is I, Steve, this pork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borgo? You're not here to battle me, are you? These pork monsters are many. I think Borgo had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. Your crazy kids and all your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, this pork monster, notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't exactly know where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, he has a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hit. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Summon extra power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my spiraling monologue. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show you the world. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Oh my god, energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass the individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. True. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. I don't know why it took me so long to give him a British accent. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Playing? From off-screen, you can hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Oh, sorry. Inside of the closet you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Prank. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or another onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. That's not a British. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I have made tender udon noodles in savory soup. Oh my god, that's so cute. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto monkey I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkle. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like to say? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who don't floss. I even have a really cute electrical toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. Oh wow! And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it looks that it took too much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you for helping me to believe in myself. Van Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made. Oh my uni over smooth egg custard in an Axian urchin shell topped with caviar. That actually doesn't look that bad. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second? Okay, what? Different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine! Grrr! Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to have an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount the intensity. This is the last time you've heard it. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously lapped up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Oh, he's British. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue, and I connected my sugar glass. Wow, that's pretty. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed. Oh, indeed! It's quite delightful! However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Hot toast in your ears or something? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, a school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays. Just when I thought I'd see everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, he's 7. I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Okay, Oprah. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Oh, oh, oh! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog any tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh. Amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster! Students try to finish what he said he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected student walked off. Bye, student. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could demand such an entrance? Me. Damn it. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's name. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school. Oh, I didn't read it. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events, and offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess. Or maybe a queen? I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist, not a twist! So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie dokie. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank! He's alive! Who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? 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 I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. The portal opens. Oh, bye, Clank. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Whoa, took off the suit. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. My coleslaw. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and men by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Ruben, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy mask, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you. How sweet! We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stopped dead in his tracks. Work together. Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurant? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think that running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Rat, I literally made your coleslaw. What do you mean? And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. You stole my coleslaw menu and you say I'm not good enough? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? We're through. Oh my god, why is this so loud? Why is this so loud? This is the intro that didn't play earlier for you guys. Wow. Well, that's the end of that game. So, time for me to go eat. I should be back in I don't even know when the food's gonna get here. So, that's probably like 30 minutes. And then eating like takes an hour. So, like, in 2 hours, maybe I should be back. I know that's really late. So, I'm not expecting, you know, yeah. So, I'm gonna do, yeah, I'll be doing that. Um, Feel free to come by again in 2 hours. Oh my god, say hi to Fen for me. I haven't talked to it in so long. Yes, okay. God, that actually like blew my ears out, the freaking intro. I turned it down for stream, but it was so freaking loud for me. That hurt my head. Yes, give it a smooch for me. Okay. My throat is so dry. I literally talked for like 2 hours straight. Yes. Oh, my hair messed up. Hold on. Yes. Oh, do you see my tail, Ollie? Did you notice that? Yes. Jiggle jiggle. Oh, I want to show off my background as well. Freaking did it myself. Oh. Um, all of this was made by. Let me get what it's. Hold on, I don't remember what their name is. um. Oh, Stream Assets. It's like I believe it's on Twitter. Their at I believe is Stream Assets, and then they have a website, and this is all their free stuff. I believe it said I didn't have to credit, but I'm in the process of making a list of all of the things I use for backgrounds. I have a list of things I use for clothes that are already in my like Twitch panels, but I have to do like the backgrounds one. But most of the things or all the things I use should be like the free to use, don't require credit, but would be like nice. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat. I already have a little bit of sushi that my sister gave me from when she got food, so I'm just waiting for the food. Like, it's not a lot of food. It's not a lot to feed me. But yeah. Okay. Yes, you go eat. Don't forget to drink water. Take care of yourself. Go shit if you have to shit. Go piss if you have to piss. Oh my god, the poop I had right before I streamed. It was so good. Oh my god, you're missing out. It didn't start off as a good poop, but it finished as a good poop. That's what's important though, is when you finish it, if it makes you feel empty and like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love a good poop. A good poop, nothing feels better than a good poop. Okay, anyways. Wait, I'll be back in like 2 hours. Or maybe earlier, maybe later. Who knows? I'm not putting a strict time. I am planning on playing. Let's see, what is this called? Um, there's two game options. I was gonna play 3 games, but you know, I didn't actually realize my dad was gonna be home today. I would keep playing it if my dad wasn't home, but yeah. Anyways, so so 2 games. One is called. I have no idea anything about this game, but it's another story game. It's called Our Life, Beginning and Always. It looks cute. Then the other one, I don't. I wouldn't say it's love based. It's Doki Doki Literature Club. I've been wanting to play that for a while, and I was just like, this is a good excuse. Valentine's Day, great excuse. So gonna be doing that. And yeah, that's what to expect when I come back. Um, yeah, I'll also probably be playing like Valorant or Last Ark after those games, or in between, because I want to play an FPS game. I kind of stopped playing FPS game and then came back to it recently, so I'm addicted again to Valorant. So yeah, let's yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. See you in a bit. In a few hours. Thanks for coming by for KFC Colonel Sanders. Not gonna lie, the characters all kind of make me irritated just a little bit, including Colonel Sanders. Just because he's hot doesn't give him the excuse to be a recipe stealing asshole. So, you know? Don't take my coleslaw recipe. Okay, I'm gonna go. See you later. Sayonara. I'm waving, but you can't see it. Why?